Let's talk about some squats. Oh, the dreaded squat that everybody hates. Everybody's so afraid of them. I'm not sure why. There's so many reasons why, but I think mostly because they hurt people's knees, or their calves are really tight and they hurt their feet and their ankles, all sorts of things, or back pain. But if you can do it the right way, it's way less scary. So let's talk about them. Let's do them. Let's back it up and get rid of like all the power lifting that people are trying to do and just do a squat. So start by just doing your own squat. And if your squat ends up doing something like this, check out what your knees are doing, and we don't want that. We want our hips, our hip joints are here, our knees, our ankles, our feet, everything. We would prefer to be in as straight a line as we can. If your hips have to be rotated for some reason, then go for it. But otherwise, most of us can tolerate being in this straight position. We're just not used to it. So when you go to bend down, watch your knees and make sure that they stay in that straight parallel line. And then the other thing, I want you to think about your tibias, which are your shin bones, not going that way. Instead, think about them staying straight. What's the other option? Now you have to move your hips. So a squat should be coming from your hips anyway. When done the right way, and at some point, like in a more functional squat situation, like going down the stairs, let's say, we're totally doing knees that way. So shin bone is definitely at an angle. However, for these purposes of just trying to learn a squat, we're going to think about shin bones staying as perpendicular to the ground as they can. Cool? So there's just the basics. And now if you want to bring breathing into it, I want you to take a big inhale, exhale, come down, sit down into your squat. Try to keep your chest up. Try not to dump forward as you go down. So big inhale, exhale. And then of course you're going to think about what your feet are doing. Obviously, they're going to be grounded, they're going to be engaged. And now you can hang out here for a minute, pretend like you're going to push up, get all those muscles really engaged before you really push up, and then inhale, exhale, come to standing. If you can get all of your muscles engaged first, it gives you a lot more awareness, gives your brain more awareness of how you're going to perform that motion and not just drive through your knees like that. We're going to use our feet from the ground up. We're inhaling, exhaling, push from the ground up and straight up. And you can kind of see the difference between that type of motion and this motion, that everything is kind of pushing, moving all together at once.